swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. There it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
Now that's how you supposed to drive. From now on, that's how you drive.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Humm Baby Baseball post-game show brought to you by Warlock 9148. Caramba, the Giants win this one in, well, what was pretty much blowout fashion, although the ninth inning got a little bit, I wouldn't say too interesting, but a little bit dicey there with Doval. Clearly not made for the blowout game. It didn't look like he was interested in this game at all, and gives up 4 runs. But luckily, in comes Ryan Walker to close it out, finish out this one. 13-6, the final. Big hits today. And look who gets the win. Spencer Bivens. What? Who? Yes, indeed. He gets the W in his major league debut. Coming up from Sacramento, a guy that was never drafted, went to Rogers State Division II, didn't get drafted, went to play in the independent leagues for a few years, and Giants must have saw something in him, brought him into the organization, and amazingly comes in today and throws 3 strong, gives up just 1 run. He gets the win because he didn't actually start the game. Eric Miller started the game because of weird MLB rules. He's able to get the W in this one, and a much deserved win right there. What's up? I see a Yankees logo. Connor loves seeing Bivens making his debut and get the win. He's a family friend of mine. Actually really got me into baseball. And I saw him at a Sacramento River Cats game. He was conversating with somebody, and I was right there, and I said hello real quick, but didn't really get to talk much, but he seemed like a nice guy, really easygoing dude, and really happy for him. Odds were stacked against him to make the big leagues. Like, there's no way a Division II guy, undrafted guy going into the independent leagues is going to make it to the big leagues. It's just not. The odds are 1 in a million. And even when he was at AAA, I didn't have him on my radar as someone who was going to get promoted this year. But because of the injury, the unfortunate injury to Kyle Harrison, it's fortunate for him, for Bivens, but obviously bad news for the Giants. Another injury on the rotation front. But a great opportunity for this kid who comes out and pitches well. And we have a magenta. That's how you're supposed to play. From now on, that's how you play. You got it. Corona Accounting Solutions knew exactly what that video, what that clip was referring to. Started off right. $49.99. An amazing super chat right there. And the streak is alive with that one. Unbelievable. 13-6 the final. $49.99. Wow. Whoa. Kayla. Yes. What were we talking about again? The Giants. 13-6. The Bats came alive today. We have a couple of clips, but what a fun game this one was. Like I said, Eric Miller started this game, gave up a run in the first inning, but the Angels did take the first lead. I'm sure people were worried about it. That was on the Kevin Pillar, former Giant Kevin Pillar, forever Giant with the base hit. He's swinging a pretty hot bat lately for Los Angeles, as far as I could tell. Every time I watch him, Pillar is swinging the bat. 1-0 at that point, Angels. And then in the second, Bivens comes in, makes his big league debut, and he gets us his first strikeout. Zach Neto strikes him out, but then the bomb by Nolan Schanuel, and that made it 2-0 Angels. But the Giants in the fourth inning decide, I don't know what happened. They decided, you know what, guys, let's cut the crap, because they already blew it in the second and they had guys on base, couldn't get a run home. What else is new? They had a hit by pitch, a walk, left 2 guys on. It's starting to get frustrated. Third inning, he had a double, he had a base hit, left guys on. And at some point, it's like, dude, we just cannot hit with runners in scoring position. We cannot get the big hit. But then the 4th inning happened. Soler walks. Flores doubles. Slater gets hit by a pitch. Tyro Estrada finally with the big hit on a double. It brought in 2 runs. It tied the game. And then Brett Wisely stepped up to the plate.
Wisely's got one. That's up the alleyway. 2 runs are going to score. Giants take the lead. Wisely's got 2 doubles in this game. And before the ball can get to the mound, here comes Ron Washington.
And man, that guy has been incredible. Ted Williams this year Tony Gwynn Brett Wisely. I get him mixed up with those 2 guys. Brett Wisely has been absolutely phenomenal this season. 199 Thomas B. Another nice game for Slater. Haters be damned. 199. Thank you so much, Thomas B. And you're right. Slater has been hitting better. And his batting average is slowly creeping up there. Finally, with the big fly today, loving what I'm seeing there in the last few games from Slater. He's coming around. But after that base hit, that double there from Wisely, Hunter Strickland, old friend, came in to pitch. And Patrick Bailey got a base hit. Matt Chapman got a base hit. 5-2 Giants, just extending the lead. And eventually, a man by the name of Jorge Soler stepped up, and people were like, oh, God, automatic out, automatic K. And I'm not going to lie, I was thinking the same thing. Like, come on, Soler, keep it going. Didn't have a lot of faith, but this is what Soler did.
1-2. Soler, high drive, left field, out of here. Oh, baby, does that feel good for Soler.
Home run number 8, and that has got to feel so good because that is the one hit he's been looking for.
What a smash right there from Randy Runolfson. Another magenta, another $49.99. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Couldn't watch the game. Big bunch of family here. Awesome channel. I've been bragging up big time. Keep it going, Humm, baby. Go Giants. Oh, I appreciate that. And that $49.99, unbelievably generous. I don't even know what to say. It's 2-4, and we're not even done. We're not even done. D. Porter with the 20 spot, the orange. Sup, y'all? Total hit parade today. That was fine. DFA Shelly Doval, a closer with almost a 5 ERA is a disgrace. Bring back Luciano. The problem with Luciano, obviously, someone's got to go down. And right now, Wisely is just raking. So I don't see Wisely getting sent down. But yeah, I love Marco Luciano. I can't wait for him to come back and be back in the lineup because he's just an exciting player, an electric player. Did make some mistakes defensively. Clearly remember that period where he made like 2 critical errors, maybe 3 critical errors in a span of 3 or 4 games. But as for Shelly Doval, clearly the guy is, I don't know if he's closer material. He's got the stuff, I think, but I just don't know if he's closer material. He's a little too, he's just, I don't know. Maybe he is, but I'm starting to worry about him. Too much torture, too many times, just kind of goes out of whack. The clock messes him up, kind of emotional out there, kind of just, or disinterested today. He's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get with Shelly Doval. I know it's Camilo before someone corrects me. We got Randy Runolfson. We got Corona Accounting Solutions. We take the fear out of accounting. And let's not forget Thomas B. Thank you so much. It is so much appreciated. It means a lot. Thank you so much. SG Sports Stock is here. Kayla is here. I haven't heard much on Lamont Wade, but hopefully sooner rather than later. But to finish recapping the game, that made it 8-2. Austin Slater got a base hit, making it 9-2. Jose Marte came in to pitch. So the Giants were just taking care of business. 9 runs in the 4th inning. Just has to be the best inning they've had all season offensively. And I would say Giants can't score 9 runs in a freaking game, much less 1 inning. I don't know what happened there in the bottom of the 4th inning. I don't know, like between innings, everybody just went to the bathroom stalls and just steroided up and said, let's go, let's get this stuff. And everyone just gave each other a quick shot, went out there for the 4th, and then it kind of wore off after that inning. I don't know, man, this day and age, maybe they got that super stuff that just works real quick and only lasts about 20, 30 minutes. That's the only thing I can think of. If anyone else has an explanation, let me know. But I'm thinking that they went into the stalls and just roided it up real quick for an inning. So that's my thoughts on that. But other than that, we'll continue to recap this baseball game. Giants scored 9 runs, nothing at all until the bottom of the 7th, where they tack on another on the Austin Slater big fly. And then in the bottom of the 8th inning, Conforto, who's been really slumping, hit a double. Soler hit a double, ground rule double down the line. And then it was Trenton Brooks. We haven't seen much of him, who hit a base hit, making it 12-2 Giants. 9th inning, Doval comes in. I don't even like that because it's like too much of a blowout. Why are you bringing Doval with an 11-run lead? Like, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, I know he hasn't worked lately, but we might need him tomorrow. This is a team that one time didn't use him in a save situation, so he can get his work in the bullpen. I just don't think it's a good position for him to come in. But he came in and gave up a base hit to Calhoun, gave up a double, gave up a sac fly to Nito, just walked a guy. It was all over the place, wild pitches, just didn't know where the ball was going. Joe Adell with the base hit, walked Tucker. It just fell apart until Ryan Walker came in and boom, boom, struck out the next 2 batters to end the game. So just a terrible inning from Doval. That's definitely my phone's going off. I got a flash flood alert. The flash flood alert. Not really. Top 5 takeaways from the win. I want to hear from Jason as well. The top 5 takeaways. Number 1, if the mood strikes, this team can hit. They just got to spread it out a little. I don't mind scoring 9 runs in 1 inning, but not at the expense of scoring 0 runs every other inning or not hitting with runners in scoring position. So Giants have the offense. They can do it. They just have to get consistent. Giants went 9 for 19 today with runners in scoring position, and they went like 0 for their first 3 or 4. So 9 for 19 versus 3 for 10. Again, the team that does better with runners in scoring position wins the game. I always say it. And that's one takeaway. Takeaway number 2, Doval, don't bring him in if it's a huge lead. If it's a tight game, he's the closer for now. That's his situation. Now, if it turns out we decide to take him out of that position, that's one thing. But as long as he's the closer, no point to bring him in a blowout because the dude is just not focused in these situations, at least as far as today goes. And I think there's been other occasions too that kind of show he's just not made for a 10-run lead. More takeaways from today's game. Let's make sure to reserve some room in the Hall of Fame for Brett Wisely. He's got an 807 OPS, 313 average. And you know what? Brett Wisely, okay, I'm joking. He's probably not going to the Hall of Fame, but Brett Wisely, I mean, he's a rookie, but Brett Wisely literally has a outside chance to get on. I don't think he's going to make it just because he doesn't have enough. I mean, he did play last year a little bit. So is he a rookie? I think he's a rookie. Yeah, he's still a rookie. Brett Wisely, he gets some all-star votes. I don't think he's going to make the all-star team because he's only played in 22 games. So unless, he just doesn't play enough. But look at these stats. 311 average, 787 OPS. This is before today, I think. So all those numbers are even better. He is just raked and played strong defense as well. I don't know where this dude came from. If this was the 80s or 90s, he would be the everyday. He would be in the lineup every day. The only reason he's not is because this day and age of all the platoons and stuff, and guys don't play every day. But Brett Wisely is he. If this was the 80s, this is Robbie Thompson. This is a guy. This guy's like, okay, this is our dude from now on. He would be officially an everyday player. Rogers, more excuses. What's up, Tommy Hugsley, Mickey Mouse Ring franchise? I'm super excited for this kid. I mean, I didn't know he was even on the Giants' radar. I knew about him. I saw him at AAA. I saw him. I almost got his autograph. I talked to him briefly. I had a ball. I didn't get it, but he's a really nice guy. And I know he went to Division II, real small school, because I know about this school called Rogers State. I believe I never been there, but I believe it's in the Tulsa area. Small school, like I don't even know how. I mean, probably how many guys have played in the big leagues who went to Rogers State. Probably could count on one hand. I'm going to find out right now. But he didn't even get drafted. Here he is right here. He didn't even get drafted. One major leaguer, I don't know if it's him or oh no, someone named Steve Crawford. Now two. Someone by the name of Steve Crawford played for the Red Sox. And only how many have been drafted? Two have been drafted from this team. That's where he pitched. And he went on and he said, you know what? He could have easily just went on and got into a career, got a normal job, got his degree, went on and had a career, got married, had family, which maybe he did. I don't know about that. But I'm just saying, the fact he said, you know what? I love baseball. I'm going to keep playing, and I'm going to go into the independent leagues and play and make peanuts and hope someday to get into affiliated ball. Giants grab him, pitches well enough to get to AAA, waits for his opportunity, gets his opportunity, and gets a W. So the dude now has bragging rights for the rest of his freaking life because I played in the big leagues. Nobody can say shit. Nobody can mess with this dude. Nobody can mess with this dude. I don't know if he's got a long career ahead or not, but he made it to the big leagues. Tommy Huggs says, I guess you love the mentally ill. I'm not sure. I'm assuming you're talking to someone else. But yes, I do love all people, including the mentally ill. SG Sports Talk, appreciate that. Hacker, the artist formerly known as Entertainment Hacker. What's going on? Or still in Japan? Doing big things over there. And what's your thoughts on the new Star Wars? I forgot what the Acolyte. I haven't seen it. I'm not going to see it. No chance. I'll be in Japan forever. You did the right thing. E-Hacker. Not the United States is a bad place to live. It's a decent place to live for sure. One of the better places. But lately, stuff has gotten a little bit weird up in here. I wish the hitters would play this well every game, Joe Boyd. You're right about that. You are right about that. Top 5 Mount Rushmore, current Giant players. Yeah, I'll be covering the Acolyte. It'll be a first Star Wars video in over a year. Yeah, I gave up on Star Wars a long time ago. Mount Rushmore, current players? Well, I guess Webb would be on there. Let's not try to get emotional and throw. I don't want to throw like Wisely on there before I actually look. I want to throw Wisely on the baby. Well, let's just be honest. Current, you got it. Current. You said current. Logan Webb. It sounds crazy to say this, but I think you have to put Austin Slater because he's been here so long. He's the only guy who's even in the organization when the Giants won the 2014 World Series. He wasn't in the big leagues yet. Mike Yastrzemski, because he's been here for a while now. He's been contributing. Patrick Bailey as a sign of the future. Patrick Bailey. And I guess, what do you guys think? Kyle Harrison or Doval? I'll go with Wilmer Flores, actually. Let's go with Wilmer. Wilmer deserves it. Wilmer Flores. Star Wars is ruined now. Put your thoughts in the chat. Oh, I bet he was tearing up, dude. I bet he was tearing up. Always love great stories, you know. But for every guy like that who makes it to the big leagues, there's going to be, 20 other players who had great minor league careers, great college careers, who didn't get a chance. I cover players. Since I've been doing the draft, I've found so many players in college, even Division I, are like, this dude is legit. That they don't get drafted. They never go into, and they just go into a career. And I'm like, yeah, I want to talk to that guy. Dude, you can play, bro. You could have made it. They probably like, yeah, no, man, I got to, just follow the path. I was like, path? No, you got to play baseball, bro. Play independent ball. Get noticed. You can play, bro. I see so many great players that never get a chance. You got to make your chance. You got to find a chance. And that's what this guy did. That's what this guy did. Spencer, Bivens. I don't even remember where he played in I know he played in independent ball. Let's see. This is him right here. He's 29. He's about to be 30. He's about to be 30 in about a week. 30 is not old, but for making your big league debut, it's a little bit up there. And Spencer Bivens went to Steel City in the Washington League in 2020 during the pandemic. 2021, he goes to the Washington Wild Things. That's kind of like a Savannah Bananas type team. He didn't even pitch particularly well, but he kept on pushing. Was to West Virginia, Charleston Dirty Birds in the Atlantic League. Then he goes to Gastonia, Honey Hunters in North Carolina. Goes 4-8. Some Giants see something in him. His strikeout rate really improved since college. So they said, let's sign this guy. They send him to San Jose. He's got a 2.7 ERA. Bump him up to Sacramento. He pitched well enough to stay in the organization. Last year, he really improved. And then this year, 2.81 ERA. He also pitched a little bit in the Mexican League, in the Winter League. And here he is. What a great story. What a great story. Bye, baby. We got the win. When the Giants come to town, it's bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast of KNBR. You'll see exactly who we are. San Francisco Giants, and it's bye, baby. San Francisco Giants.
ballpark. Cheer for the bat, light the spark. It's time for Giants baseball, and it's mine, baby.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the voice. I would have no chance unless I played an instrumental. Yeah, I'm reading your comments. You're spamming them out pretty quick there. It's in my eyes. My dad is a real MVP. My dad is a real MVP. My dad is the greatest. I wish I was at the ballpark. You're a great host. You're a great singer. Hi, singer. Hi, Jay Hutch. Thank you guys so much. Webb, breaking out the guitar. I appreciate it. Much obliged. Much obliged. Those super chats are amazing. That's $49.99. $49.99. I ain't no mathematician, but that's $99.98. Throw another two. $199. So $99.98. $198. $101.97. $101.97. $121.97. $121.97, and not a moment too soon because we're about to buy some new lighting. I'm not sure how it looks right now, but I got this window. I got natural light for the day because it's a daytime. So I got some natural light coming in, and it's looks really lit. Probably too much, but once I get the new lighting, I'm gonna block that window off and just try to make it look really nice. But we'll see how that turns out. I already got them in my cart and everything. Those are going to be on the way, and we're going to have new lighting for this. I also have a new setup for my other channel, Eric's House, with some of my Blu-rays and stuff will be in the background. And we're looking to really move up and move things up. Thank you for being here, everybody. I do appreciate it. Haley Katz. Yeah, we're getting a little too personal here in the chat here. A little too personal. Let's not ask people unless you know her personally. Eric, buy my musical equipment. Tommy, what are you trying to sell? I actually need to buy a new acoustic guitar, and I already know which one I want. I haven't pulled the trigger on that one yet. It's just one thing after another. Elliot Ramos getting a little bit personal in the chat here. Getting a little personal in the chat. You know, Haley Katz has been a great supporter. We don't want to scare anyone off. Haley Katz. That's a name right there. That is a name right there. Thank you, E-Hacker, for jumping in today as well. You need to sell your Fender amp. I got an amp that I like. I don't even have it here. It's at the place where I practice and play, but I can't remember the name. I think it's a Fender as well. I think it's a Fender. I can't remember. I like it. It's real light. It's big, but it's light. It's a real nice. Actually, I can't remember the brand. Offhand. It's like, it's a Mustang. It's a Fender Mustang. That's exactly what it is. It's a Fender Mustang. I wrote Jaguar. I couldn't remember the name of it. Mustang, not Jaguar. It's a Fender Mustang. You really want to play guitar? Let's do this. You know, I mean, you want to play? We're going to play. Lesson 1. You hold like this. Place your fingers here. Take the other hand. Pick here, fingers here. And simply this. And that's all you got to do, guys. It's real easy. Just practice that. every day and you'll get good. Thank you so much. I don't think that came through very good on the mic. I also need to get like a setup so it goes directly into the computer somehow. So it sounds actually nice and crisp. That's one of my goals here very soon. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Full-time guitar teacher. Top 5 jerseys. Oh, it's heavy. Great Father's Day. I'm not a father per se, although that could change someday. I still got time. I still got time. I know the president of the United States back in the day, John Tyler, if you guys remember him, he was having children into his 70s, which is why some of his grandkids are, at least one of his grandsons, I believe, is still alive, which is nuts because he was a president in the 1700s. So, it could happen. It is never too late. Well, someday it could be too late. But I do have the cat. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Have a great one. Let's do this again. What's on deck? Brought to you by Big 5 Sporting Goods. Guys, make sure you use the discount code 20% off regular items. There's your online code right there, 7020924. 20% off regular items, 10% off sale items. Today's stream is brought to you by Big 5. Thank you so much. Today is what, the 16th? I'm about to take a nap. Off to Chicago tomorrow. Giants are on a plane right now. Giants are on a plane chilling. Off to Chicago. And tomorrow TBD will be pitching against Assad. Javier Assad. So tomorrow we have TBD. I hate TBD. That's all I can tell you guys. Yeah, we got flooding it. Okay, guys. Y'all know what to do. But before we go, we'll finish on the immaculate. What the heck? Immaculate time. 10+ win season. Cleveland. What's his name? Oh my gosh. Can't remember. Someone who I was trying to think of and I couldn't remember his name. Let's go with Strassi. Let's go with Alcantara. Sandy Alcantara. And the Cleveland. Let's go with Bibee. Or should we go with Bieber? Should we go with Bieber? A little safer pick. That's how we roll. This is how we roll. Just a few more sponsors and the world would be your oyster, Paul. 100%. 100%. Shortstop. Let's go with Lindor. Nationals. Shortstop. Let's go with what's his name? Trey. Marlins. Alex Gonzalez. Oh, there's two. I don't want to pick the wrong one, though. I think it's the second one. I don't want to pick the wrong one. I was going to say Alex Gonzalez, but I don't want to pick the wrong one. They're so close. This guy's 98 to 2014. This guy's 94 to 06. It could be. I think it's his top one. I think he played longer than 06. Yes, 6%. Born outside the 50 states. Let's go with Jose Ramirez. Nationals, let's go with Juan Soto. And Marlins, let's go with Jesus Aguilar. Immaculate! Immaculate. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day, and we'll see ya tomorrow.
Swing, and there's a high drive into deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the warning track, at the wall. Goodbye!
Deep to right field. Ranging back Tatis. All the way to the wall.
Get into the gap. Is anybody there? No. Here it comes. And the throw. Not in time. And this one is over.
I forgot player of the game. Today is lots of options. Jorge Soler is an option, but I got to give it to the man, Spencer Bivens. Big league debut, gets the W, player of the game today. But shout out also to Jorge Soler. We'll see you guys next time.
1-2. Soler. High drive. Left field. Out of here. Oh, baby, does that feel good for Soler.
Home run number 8, and that has got to feel so good because that is the one hit he's been looking for.